non lucratifs engagés dans le développement de la musique collective. Des adhésions gratuites sont disponibles dès maintenant. La nation de la musique collective, une seule voix, la force dans l'unité.
Yo, 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 what up, EIP family? Yo, we are back in the new year. You know what it is. You know it's your boy Rooms.
It's your boy, Mr. I Am in the building.
And it's your girl, Miss Jareen.
Yes, sir. And then, yo, obviously you just heard the previous show, you know, the flight. So, yo, they did a banging job, you know what I mean? Yeah. We're in the new year doing our thing. So before we get started, you know, we'll go play a little music, you know what I mean? And then we'll get right back. We'll get into a nice little hot topic. Yo, the world is crazy.
Crazy.
Why can we say what a year already?
What a year already. I just started. You know what I mean?
one year already.
Anywho, we'll play some tunes and we'll come right back to y'all.
Yeah.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skillet, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, whip your lovin' on me. Young J-A-C-K-A-K-A Rico like Suave, young Enrique speaking at AKA. She's an alpha but not around your boy. She get quiet around your boy. Hold on, don't know what you heard or what you thought about your boy, but they lied about your boy. Going dumb and it's something idiotic about your boy. She wearing cheetah print, that's how bad she won't be spotted around your boy.
I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skillet, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. Young M-I-S-S-I-O-N-A-R-Y. He's sharp like barbed wire. She stole my heart, then she got archived. I keep it short with a bitch, Lord Farquaad. All the girls in the front row, all the girls in the barricade, all the girls have been waiting all day. Let your tongue hang out, fuck everything. If you came with a man, let go of his hand. Everybody in the suite kicking up their feet. Stand up, bitch, dance. I see you. And all the guys in the back waiting on the next track. Cut your boy a little slack. It's Young Jack. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skillet, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, whip your lovin' on me.
Whip your lovin' on me, baby.
Sensational, yeah. What didn't I do for you, girl? And I know, I act the fool for you. Love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues for the riddle. Oh wow, laugh just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, can't be bitchy. Tell me love her till the morning, nah. Love her till the nighttime, nah. I don't don't get nobody, I don't get nobody, yeah. If you give me body, I won't tell nobody, yeah. Ballet girl, she West Coast. Now she want me pool skirt, so me pool skirt. Ballet girl, she West Coast. You see, it's obvious, sensational. Yeah. What didn't I do for you, girl? And I know. I still fall for you. Love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues to the riddle. Oh, wow, laugh just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, can't be bitter. This one, she's fine, oh, yeah. She want this, then she got this. She know if it control them, yeah. She dance it, she wind it. She make me want give her body back shots, body. Give her body back shots, body. Give her body back shots, body. Oh, 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 oh.
She the way I jump for NYC. Yeah. Big girl, she carry the best accent. Yeah. Steadily ready, me assassin. Whoa. Sweet in my belly, you're like cake icing. Something jelly, eggplant emoji. So train when I slide it in. Now she watching me like telly.
Sensational. Yeah. Waiting I do for you, girl. And I know. I still fall for you. Love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues to the riddle. Oh, wow, laugh just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, can't be bitter.
Girl, I only need your house address. And if you wanna pull up on my tape cassette, no put it wider than the internet. I'm a presidential if you Roosevelt to lose. Goody, girl, goody, bam, bam. I need you now. Put me on fire like a lantern. Girl, you taste so divine, and I wonder why you so
sensational. What didn't I do for you, girl?
Can I do for
and
you?
I know. I still fall for you. Love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues to the riddle. Oh, laugh just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, can't be bitter. Sensational, yeah. What didn't I do for you, girl? And I know. I still fall for you. Love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues to the riddle. Oh, laugh just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, can't be bitter.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Once again, we are back in the building. Good to be back, man. It's been a long.
It's been a couple weeks.
It seemed like it's been like a long time.
You know what? Like we said earlier,
Right.
it's been a long year already, and the year just started. I think because
Right.
there's so much stuff happening, it seems like it's been a long time. But we obviously haven't seen each other since. Well, we've seen each other, but haven't been on air since Christmas.
Yes, just before Christmas.
Just before
right?
Christmas. So
Yeah,
Christmas came. How was everyone's Christmas?
It was good. It was quiet for me. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it was good. I had time to reflect and whatnot. And I got your calls and I ignored them. So,
You see, I was trying to call him and say Merry Christmas.
yeah.
Oh, you're trying to be nice.
Yeah, because he was by himself. And
What do you mean by himself? What
Oh,
was
here
it?
we go. Yeah.
Mrs. I Am was away. Somebody that tried to cheer him up. Because,
Because she
people-
was away and
sometimes at home by themselves, Christmas time is not a good time.
Right. No, Christmas was okay, but for myself, it was just like I got sick a little bit later, so I was like, man. But it was different. I think this Christmas, to me and to my friends and family, the whole works, it seemed like it was a Christmas of I want to say broke pockets,
Pocket Christmas.
but it was like just for the kids, and that's about it. Which is fine. And it was quiet. It wasn't as big as we always do.
Normally do it,
and go out, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
I
New
didn't
Year.
even have a tree.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it actually just reached the point where in the morning, I just went like this to the kids, like,
Right.
here, it's over there on the couch.
Oh gosh.
This is here. And then
Here it is.
I'm like, do you still want me to wrap it? And my daughter's like, yes. I'm like, no.
No.
Like,
No. That's definitely not. Definitely not.
It's already there,
Right.
you know?
Right. What about yours?
It
Well,
was
I
good.
guess you just said it, but
Yeah, it was
but
all right.
overall,
it was good. It was all right. Seemed quiet.
right?
You know what I mean? Just kind of same with New Year's, super quiet.
Yeah, yep,
Definitely.
All the children were kind of doing something, and then I didn't even know that midnight had came until my phone started
Wow.
messing. I was
Going off where everyone's
I'm
like, Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
Like it's after
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, you didn't go to church? Y'all didn't go to church?
I should have. You went to church? You're
No,
saying
the question's to you.
no, I did not. Did you go to church?
You know what? No, because I was sick.
So if you weren't sick, you would have gone to church?
Definitely. And to be honest with you, like even like I watched it online.
Yeah.
Because we have it online. And like, yeah, man, like a lot of people got saved and got baptized and the
Nice.
whole work. So I was just like, yo, it was a good
You should have
good
went.
feeling. Wow. It looked good. So it was a good
Yeah.
feeling and everyone was good. But
Okay.
all right, so going back to work. Fresh week was really last week, right? But
How much time did you have off?
they only gave us like 10 days off technically.
I had the Monday, Tuesday. I hope Perk's listening. I had the Monday, Tuesday off for Christmas, and then just the Monday off the following week.
Oh no.
Yeah, so we were there.
I was off.
Same with you too. Yeah.
I was off from like pretty much the 22nd till like the 2nd.
Yeah. So no. So we don't have that fresh. We've been.
Oh, so you been so I was fresh, and I went back. I was like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? And then, but as always, back to the grind. I was gonna say the foolishness, but back to the grind. and go from there. Yeah, definitely. But as we're talking about going into the new year and the year pretty much just started, my gosh,
Yeah.
what is going on? So people listening to Whole Works, obviously tonight's show is all about hot topics and what
Everything.
the
There's an
foolishness
abundance
is
to choose
going
from.
on. And we're going to try to talk about almost everything, right?
Yeah.
Because it seems like each one of us have something to say about something that's going on, and social media is blowing up. Obviously,
It's crazy.
we know about what we're going to get into with the Cat Williams, the
Epstein, and if
stuff
you're a listener of reggae music,
yes,
the clash that's going
the clash that's going on.
Not
Aliens.
only that, aliens.
Like, what's happening?
Taraji calling out the whole industry.
The whole industry,
And
what
then
is
Vivica
happening?
saying,
we're going to
That-
get into
that
that.
one hurt me,
We're,
you know, so-
we're definitely going to get into that.
definitely we're going to get into a lot of it tonight.
What else? Like, oh god, it's a lot.
But that in itself is enough. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like that in
definitely.
it, like Cat Williams himself was enough.
right,
Yeah.
That was out
2
of
hours.
nowhere.
but no, and it was hot. But on top of that too, I strongly believe, and I don't know. I obviously, I believe black people do it different. Black people don't care about anything else except for doing what they want to do and speak on their truth or whatever.
Right.
But then with the whole aliens, the whole works, it's almost like they're covering something that's going on in the world with. We know the killing and going on, but there's something I believe. Please, people, remember what I'm saying right now. Ruben. I think there's something's gonna pop up in the next like month or two, whatever. Be like this. Oh, you did not know this happened.
That we weren't paying attention to.
Because we're so worried about
I
aliens
think it's
and
the
everything
aliens.
else.
Nobody can tell me right now aliens were in Miami. Kill me dead.
Man, stop.
We'll get to that. Kill me dead. Aliens are at the Miami Mall. All right. So definitely like we said, the year started January 1st, January 2nd. I think the Cat Williams interview dropped. Well, actually, even before we start to talk about Cat, I think Epstein. The Epstein list. I right now I don't think I've seen an actual official list. There's a few lists floating around with a few mainstream names on it. I guess apparently, and if you're not aware, Epstein, was quote unquote, he committed suicide. We know that he didn't. He was murdered.
Yeah.
You don't think so? But he was part of a scandal with sex trafficking and underage minors and whole heap of going-ons.
Right.
With a lot of celebrities, with politicians, with businessmen, business people, the whole entertainment celebrity industry. So apparently this list was going to be redacted and unveiled with some celebrities and so on's names on it. allegedly also there was a few people who wanted their name removed from the list.
Right.
And I believe it was only granted to 2 people that their name was actually removed. And there was a lot of talk about that. Who could the 2 people be?
Right.
Who do you think it would be?
I don't know.
I personally thought, I don't know. I feel like it's Bill. Because I feel like you have to have a lot of money.
Bill who, Clinton?
Bill Gates. No, not Clinton. We already know Clinton was there now.
I was about to
it
say,
was already
like-
revealed. No, not Clinton. Bill Gates.
Okay.
Right? And then maybe Oprah.
No, because Oprah's name's been flying out there.
But that's not the official list.
Right, but
So I need to see the official. Because which name hasn't been on any of those, even those fake lists or whatever, is Bill's.
right, but my thing is like that's a great answer. I think you're right with Bill.
Yeah,
definitely. But any name that's already flying out there, thrown out there, like it's almost just like who cares now because it's already out there. So if you pick someone like I don't know, like anybody, you know what I mean? Like
it has to be someone with enough clout or money
like
to have it. Because 13 or 14 people petitioned to have their names removed from this list. Like you gotta have the best of the best lawyer, and you gotta have the money. You gotta have like enough pull for that judge to say, you know what, we'll remove your name or we'll block your name out on this list.
Well, if you pick Bill Gates, I'm picking maybe some of the judges.
I don't know. No, I don't even think so. Not. I don't know. They don't have Bill Gates' money.
But why do they want to take their name off the list?
Why would you want your name on the list?
Will be on the list.
Oh well, there was a couple of people's name that was on the list, and all they did was just went to the island itself.
Okay, so here we go. This is where the conversation starts.
Okay, people listen, tune in. Before we go deep, I just want to know if you want to join this conversation. We do have a line. The phone number here is 267-705-6254. Please call in, give an input, the whole works. We'll try and answer it. Or maybe you have some insight that we don't know about, right? And you want to share. So please call into the studio, iLive Radio. Go ahead.
So listen, I like that you said that. Because I think even Naomi Campbell did a thing saying she never knew. Lies. Lies.
Why would you say lies?
Listen to me. Us, the small little regular everyday people hear rumors within the celebrity world all the time.
Right.
We don't even have access to them like that. But things trickle down. So you're telling me you're there. You're dada, as we would say. Like you're there. And you never heard or knew what was going on. So you're going to the island like a kunamona, not knowing or hearing any rumor about what was happening. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I had a conversation with someone because they're like, you know, are we going to crucify people, for example, saying that they just went to the island?
But even if you're right, even if you're just going to the island, what are you going to the island to do?
Going to the island to go to.
Knowing what the island's about.
Thank you. And you heard. Maybe you don't know for sure, but you heard. You heard like, yo, that Epstein guy. You know, Donald Trump's always there with young kids. Prince Andrew's there with young girls. Like you heard.
Right.
Prince Andrew did a whole interview, and you still went back to the island and still associated yourself with this man.
Right.
Wouldn't you stay far? I just feel like. And, you know, unfortunately, it's because so many people from such different industries, like the scope is so vast, but they're to all be held accountable. Because you heard. Stop it. Don't tell me that you didn't hear.
I don't know.
Even if you didn't partake, you heard. If you heard, you who live in where you live in this little part of the world. You who live in this little part of the world, hear.
Yeah.
They didn't hear?
But come on, like, but you could go somewhere, right? And then you could hear afterwards what it's all about.
And then go back?
No. How you know they went back? Maybe it was like a one-time thing.
No.
So if you're telling me you go somewhere.
It could be a one-time thing.
Yeah, you go somewhere and then all of a sudden you find out, say, yo, this is the same island. And it wasn't no small island. It was a big, like.
It's a big island. I seen it, a picture of the island,
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? You go there, then all of a sudden you find out that they were all about doing like, whatever they're doing on the island and everything, and then you're like, "What? I wasn't there."
You heard though.
I was at the island, but I wasn't there.
So
your name's getting marked.
So my thing is, I strongly believe they know what I'm going.
Thank you. They knew.
But in fairness, I strongly believe as well too. Is like obviously they didn't have to participate, but they're just like, let me see what really I got.
Why would you? Why would you go?
There, but they wanted to see like what. Trust me, it's curious minds. If you have the look of money, or someone's just like, it's almost pretty much saying like, "Yo, I'm inviting you. This is a private party. I'm inviting you," and you're just like, "Yo, this is what really going. Let me go see."
You're gonna go.
You're gonna go. So you go there, you see. Now my thing is, you're probably just like, "Yo, this is crazy. Like I don't want no part of it," but you went.
And I don't care. I know some of those people wanted part of it. Why, Stephen Hawkins? Why are you there? You can't even speak. Like, why are you there? How you find yourself there? To get on a plane is so much work. How you find yourself on the island? And apparently he enjoyed seeing naked midgets do math problems.
Holy crows!
Like,
stop.
What is happening?
Stop right now.
How?
Stop.
How do you find that? I think that was the most shocking name for me. Out of all the names, I saw that and I'm like, but how? Like how? How do you reach there?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
How do you reach there?
Yeah.
How do you reach there?
Yeah.
I'm just seeing him in his wheelchair wheeling around.
Yeah, on the island. And I speak to him like a microphone.
No,
Jump.
Stop.
Jump.
So,
higher.
so wow. What are we doing? Listen, people,
honestly, I think they should all be held accountable. I personally think that they heard and they knew.
So even when you mean held accountable as in what? Like, what do you think should happen?
I don't even know what the consequences should be. I don't know if they're going to be persecuted in the court of public opinion.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure. Again, it's very hard. It's so funny, just a little bit of a sidestep. I seen this meme the other day and it was a couple. They walked by a room and the R. Kelly song was playing. Yep. And they're like, oh no, we have to turn it off. You know what I mean? Right. But then they started dancing and they're like, no, we can't. We can't. Right. And the song got, and they danced harder and more. And they're like, no, we got to turn it off. But it's that battle of, now that we know all these people were there, Vera Wang. Do you stop wearing Vera Wang now because she was there? You know what I mean?
So
Naomi Campbell, do you stop watching her because, you know, she was there?
So my thing is, it's something where, like, people are going to always pick and choose. You know what I mean? Because you're right. Are you gonna? You see these famous people there. You know what I mean? That have like clothing line, this and that,
so many
whatever.
things.
It's so many things, right?
Yeah.
So you know you love their stuff. So what are you gonna do? Are you really gonna just be like, yo,
boycott it?
Boycott it? No. But there's always going to be that one someone to be like, oh, like that's really bad. Let's boycott. Let's do a petition not to wear their stuff. And people want to jump on that bandwagon and do something. But at the end of the day, is anything really going to happen to them? Probably not. You know what I mean? Like people always want to go after people who they don't like and put them in a straight in the light.
Can I ask a question?
It's as simple as that.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you guys gone somewhere that you should have gone, and after the fact you find out what was going on in that place? Like, not to say you partake of it, you were just somewhere in the area or something, and then you find out like, oh, this was going on and everything like that, and you were just like, oh, I didn't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? We were just driving by, or I was picking up a friend, or whatever.
It doesn't apply to this.
No. The only reason why I say, because I was having the argument with Mrs. I.M.
Yeah.
Right? And she brought up the whole Naomi Campbell. Right?
Because she did an interview. I don't see
why Naomi Campbell would go over to a place like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just being who she is. And she's not like, say, she's a top lister, like, you know, A-lister.
Yep,
but it's not like, say, like a George Clooney or whatnot.
But that's the problem. Right, the problem that's the biggest problem, because the biggest problem is that we never expect the people that we expect to be there. So when you're seeing this and that, so for instance, and being fully honest, right, it's almost like when you hear like Oprah's this kind. So, what Oprah has no business being there, but at the end of the day, we're just like, oh snap, like the industry is big. So when they say Naomi, this and that, my thing is, and let's be real, there's going to be maybe more names popping up that you'd be like, what?
Why were they there?
Why were you you were there? Like, you know what I mean? And it's gonna be like,
you find yourself there. Like, that's the
But you see,
question.
but I agree with you. I agree with you to a certain extent. But I'm saying the island that he had was big.
So that
he
means
could,
nothing.
Hold on.
Okay.
He could have separate parts of the island where they do their look or whatever they want to do, and then have the other island where people could come in and just do whatever. So I'm just all I'm saying is that possibility is that maybe the people who's been fighting to get their name off didn't know what was going on. I said, yo, listen, I'm a brand.
Right.
I know what I believe in. I don't partake in this. Yo, I want my name off.
Listen. People will always say something knowing that, yo, oh man, the hat's out of the bag. Or the cat's out the bag. You know what I mean? So now it's just like, oh, this is happening. Oh, these top people are getting like crucified. They're like, no. Let's get my name out of it quick. Out there, right? Because my thing is, you're right, it is a big island, but my thing is, say for instance, for example, I'm just like, yo, Mr. I Am, Mr. Reen, yo, let's go to an island. You're not saying let's go to an island. You just don't say that.
Because let's go to Epstein's.
So people are saying, yo, we're gonna go. It's like, okay, what is he about? Oh, you'll see. So even if they just say you'll see, you're just gonna be like, you're curious. You're like, see what goes on, and you be like this, yo. You know what's going on down there.
And you're gonna leave so.
So listen.
But what you're curious, you're gonna go.
But as you
yo, watch this. I just told you. Yeah. I'm inviting you this and that. So I can tell you, yo, listen, yo, we're going to this person's island, yo, it's madness. But yo, reach. You're not gonna reach? You're gonna reach. You're gonna reach because
no. Give me a second. As you say that though. Again, let's use logic and common sense.
Right.
Like you said, let's go to Epstein's Island. Who's Epstein? You're going to watch and see. I'm going to call my next celebrity friend and say, yo, you heard of this Epstein guy? Epstein, yo. I heard this.
This one.
You know what I mean?
Yo.
And you're going to talk to another person. Like I said, if we in our little part of the world knew, they all heard. They may not have known 100% what was going on. Prince Andrew did a whole interview about it that got him stripped of everything.
Yeah.
That interview was huge. That stripped him of all his titles, his roles and everything from that interview. And you're going to go? You're going to still go? You heard, you knew. Yeah. You just decided to maybe turn a blind eye, maybe partake.
Well, and another thing too, like they never thought it would have came out like this. Because once again, we all just said it, money's power. So even though maybe there could be a news reporter or something there, they're just like, yo, listen, I can make all this go away in 2 seconds. Because everyone has money to do that. So now when they realize, hold on, our money is not that strong and people are getting exposed, now everyone's like, yo, I wasn't there. Yo, take my name off the list. Like, what do you mean? You know what I mean? You're like, come on.
So you're saying you're saying that everybody that went to the island knew who Epstein was.
Yeah,
because
you have to.
So okay, watch
or
this.
Heard of him.
So watch this.
Or heard of him.
Okay, yeah. Watch this. So think about it this way. I would have changed your mind a little bit. So if Epstein actually was on the mic and like this, I'll tell you who was at that island. Would you believe him?
And it's his island?
Well, it's his island, obviously. Yeah, so he's just like this. I want to name everybody that I know who came to that island. Would you believe him?
Came to the island and did what? Like partake?
Just came to the island.
He came to my island.
But
what I'm saying is that we know what the island's about. You can't just be like this. I'm coming to an island to be like on the beach. And
you didn't hear. That's what I'm saying. You knew.
Yeah, but what island are you going to though?
You knew.
All I'm saying, I just don't think.
But tell me, what is so big about this island, right? That's better than like Puerto Rico or this and that. What is so extravagant about this island?
Not only that, I'm sure to go on the island, you had to sign some paperwork. 1,000. Do you know what I'm saying? What am I signing paperwork to?
1,000.
What am I signing paperwork to?
1,000. Because like I said, this island's not like, oh, it's a big tropical island. You have like big hotels. Everyone's chilling. No. This
Mr. I am always. That's the one thing I admire about you is that you always want to see the best in people. And that's so
hey,
dope.
listen, I like to give people. I know, but that's what I'm saying. I like to give people. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt.
But I'm just saying,
in this, I'm just saying, if he came out and he said, "Yo, I want to name everybody who's on the island," I just said, "Would you believe them? Would you believe them?"
And remember, these lists are part of the manifests from the flights, and these lists are also court documents where people were like, the victims were like, "I saw, so and so." For a victim to see so and so, and a victim to see so and so, and these victims are underage, and you're partying with underage people, you had to have an inkling that this is not right.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Right? You had to have an inkling to say.
Because I'm looking at someone like
Naomi
Campbell. I'm looking at some other people that's been called like Cameron Diaz. I don't know if that's
I don't know. I didn't hear that one, but maybe, right?
I heard that name. I was like okay.
Now, once again, like I know that, like there's like a fake list, and then there's like a like
there's a few lists. There's a few lists floating around, lists,
right? Floating around the whole works where people's like, come on, like that's not true, right? But once again, we don't know the full extent about it, but
I'm sure there's more to come. I think there's more stuff to come out.
That definitely. Anywho.
I think, you know what else too? I think, like you said earlier, they thought that it wasn't going to come out because they killed the man in jail. Because again, he did not commit suicide. He did not commit. You think he really committed suicide?
What he wants to stay alive and go prison? And when so they can get dealt with?
You think he committed suicide?
No.
He did not commit suicide.
Think about it. When you have so much power, and you have so much power over other people's lives, that's not good. Over other power people's lives. Sorry, that's not good.
He didn't commit suicide. We all know this. The man was murdered.
Okay.
Right? They thought everything was good. Ghislaine got catch. She just made a better deal. That's why she's still alive. That's all it was. She said to whoever she needed to say,
right,
keep me alive and I'll keep certain things.
That's it.
Kill me, and the minute I'm dead, this is revealed. I think that's exactly what happened. So it's in their best interest to keep her alive.
For now.
Someone like Epstein, when you watch documentaries on who he was, the narcissist that he was, he's not going to take his life.
Right. And on top of that too, like, as I said, like, he's a person that will probably hold that against you and be like this, yo, listen, like, you can't tell me that. I can do this to you. I know, documents you probably even signed in the whole works, I have, and yo, listen, I can expose you. When you have so much power, someone telling you, yo, listen, I'm going to hold that against you.
Yeah.
You're going to be like this, yo, no. We got to, and once again, these are people like celebrities, like actresses, whatever, this and that. We don't even know about the politician side that was at that island.
There was a few names on there, Al Gore.
But what I'm saying, right, like big people like, now, once again, I'm just saying out there, you don't mean that FBI, like those kind of power people that don't even want to be in the line, like that could take you away, like JFK, like that kind of stuff. You know, listen, you can't say that, yo. If they can wipe away, like as we talk about JFK, Martin Luther King, like those high people, this and that, and you're having someone who's just like, yo, listen, I have something over you, I can hold something against you, and he's that guy that will tell you that. You're like, you came around, yo, I have everything. I know everything about you. I can expose you.
He's not feeling it. He's not feeling it.
I can tell your family, your wife, this, that. Yo, no. Yo,
don't worry. There's more to come out. More to come out within the year.
Right.
That was a big shakeup that night. Around that same time, you know, I don't know if we have a commercial to go to or
in the next 5 minutes.
Okay, because in that next same time, it was Mr. Williams. I think everything came out like all around the same time. Within a day of each other, I believe. So before we even get to that, actually, I don't know if you want to play a little music.
You want it?
Yeah, let's play a little music.
You know what? We'll go pay our bills, and then we'll play some music, and then we'll get back to Mr. Will. Yo, that's my boy. All right. Mm-hmm.
Are you a music entrepreneur searching for the perfect place to fuel your creativity? Look no further. Welcome to CoLab, the ultimate co-working space designed exclusively for music professionals like you. Are you tired of battling distractions, cramped spaces, and a lack of inspiration? It's time to discover the CoLab difference, a dynamic co-working space tailor-made for your musical aspirations. At CoLab, we understand the unique needs of music entrepreneurs. We've created an environment where collaboration, innovation, and success harmonize perfectly. Collaboration is the key, right? That's why we've built a vibrant community of like-minded music entrepreneurs. Network, share ideas, and collaborate with talented individuals who can take your music to new heights. Need a break from the creative process? Take advantage of our relaxation zones, where you can recharge, connect with fellow musicians, or simply unwind with a cup of freshly brewed coffee. CoLab isn't just a workspace, it's a catalyst for success. Our expert mentors provide guidance, industry insights, and invaluable connections that help you navigate the ever-changing music landscape. And the best part? Our flexible membership plans are designed to fit your budget and schedule. Choose from part-time or full-time access, so you can focus on what you do best, making extraordinary music. Join the revolution of music entrepreneurship at CoLab, the ultimate co-working space for music professionals. Ignite your creativity, collaborate with fellow trailblazers, and let your music soar to new heights. Don't miss out on this extraordinary opportunity. Visit our website at colabto.org or email us at info@colabto.org to schedule your personalized tour of CoLab today. CoLab, your path to musical greatness starts here.
You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
Attention à tous les musiciens, groupes, associations, clubs et organisations qui représentent les styles collectifs de musique à travers le Canada. Le moment est venu de reconstruire nos genres de nations musicales collectives comme le hip-hop, le R&B, le jazz, le soul, le reggae, le gospel et plus unis. La Nation de la musique collective est une organisation à but non lucratif engagée dans le développement de la musique collective. Des adhésions gratuites sont disponibles dès maintenant. La Nation de la musique collective, une seule voix, la force dans l'unité.
iLife Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
Hey beautiful, your skin deserves the best, but that doesn't mean you should have to stress over it. Look and feel your best with Honey Sweet Skincare. We specialize in clean, natural, and organic skincare products for the whole body so you can pamper yourself from head to toe. Every product at Honey Sweet was designed for uncompromising men and women who expect only the best from their skincare. Ready to love the skin you're in? Visit honeysweet.ca today. Honey Sweet. Body, beauty, bliss.
John Mack. Like, what's up, baby? Let's have some fun, baby. She think she gripping on my dick, but that's my gun, baby. Yeah. Oh, you like thugs, baby? How you like it if I beat it till it's numb, baby? Slow it down, POP, hold it down. Baby, it's enough for me to go around. Blow me down, slow it down. If you ain't know I'm really him, you know it now. Yeah, free my brother, fuck the judge. It's 40, I'm the supersonic. I keep the glove. Yeah, I talk shit just because I ain't Usain Bolt, I'm tryna run. I need me a sugar mama like I'm Penny. No small talk, let's get to the nitty gritty. The booty cool, but you know I love the titties. I am him, if you ain't know, I need a crown that's gon' fit me. I'm not a ball hog, love to see my dogs ball. AI versus all y'all, street punks be all talk. He hope I fall off, man, she in my call log. Growling in that thing while I'm in it, raw dog, like say they hard, but they lie. I'm a bass slide in that field, I'm A-Ride. I can split the hate a mile away, I'm K9. I'm just tryna, I'm AI, hey, baby turn around, see what you turning down. You ain't knowing who I was, you learning now. Hey, as I got older, hoes I never worried about. I heard these hoes love me, how you know? Word of mouth. Like, what's up, baby? Let's have some fun, baby. She think she gripping on my dick, but that's my gun, baby. Yeah. Oh, you like thugs, baby? How you like it if I beat it till it's numb, baby? Slow it down, POP, hold it down. Baby, it's enough for me to go around. Blow me down, slow it down. If you ain't know I'm really him, you know it now. Yeah.
Gems in the building. What's going on, Gems? How are you, man?
I'm good, Mr. Rooms. Happy Earth, strong brother.
Yeah. Yo,
Was it your birthday? When was it?
That was yesterday.
Stop it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Was it your birthday yesterday?
Yeah, man.
That's why your mom put you up. Cause I was gonna take that picture and send it to you and be like, why the internet put up that picture of all the pictures to put up of you? Why was it that one?
No.
I thought you were just reminiscing.
No. Yeah, man. So
Auntie could have put a happy birthday twist. I just saw the picture. And I'm like, well, happy birthday.
Yeah, I know.
This is number what?
Something. Some kind
the
of
lost
number.
track.
So some kind of number, you know. So.
Well, I can't believe that. I thought we were going to celebrate birthdays this year.
Are we?
Well, you guys better celebrate mine.
So what did he do for me?
Well, we're going to have to do something
then
next couple weeks.
I know that means when you get your money up.
I'm busy next
like next couple weeks we'll get the money up,
and
then we can do something. No, definitely. So we just talked about it just before we went on it. Sorry, go ahead.
Before we get into that, don't forget iLive Radio Network app.
Yes.
Download the app. Download the app on Google.
Right. Google Play
or iTunes.
The App Store.
The App Store.
Yes.
And if you have a Roku television, how can we forget about that? Why did we not start with that?
Yo, we should have started off with that.
iLive Radio.
It's on
Roku. All right. So go to your Roku TVs, your Roku sticks, your smart TVs, and look up iLive Radio and download the iLive app for Roku.
Yes. And then you'll hear like every single one of us.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
live,
which is live.
And then streaming will be coming soon too. Visual streaming.
Yes. So far it's just an audio, but that's a big move.
It's huge.
Good job for iLive.
Right?
Good job. That's
huge move for us.
Yes.
So
and then the collab as well. So
the collab, and make sure remember people you can use the collab if you like. There is a recording studio, photography studio.
It's a big community, you know. Community like we cater to everyone, right? Who wants to learn about, as Mr. Dream was saying, like the studio or anything like you want to get yourself into. Maybe make it as a profession. You know what I mean? So come out, support, do what you guys need to do.
Yes.
Back to business.
So around the same time as The List. There was an interview, and if you guys don't know who Cat Williams is, he is a comedian. Has been around for a long time.
Yeah, man.
He's famous in many circles.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of, I don't know how I would say this, but we know him. You know what I mean? Right. We know Mr. Williams. He's always been talking truth.
Yep.
He ain't never tell a lie. You know. Very funny.
A hell of a drug.
Along the lines of Dave Chappelle kind of just exposing what is out there, expressing their opinion in a most funny way. He decided to go on Club Shay Shay, which is Shannon Sharpe. He's so cute. Shannon Sharpe's. He's a cutie. Shannon Sharpe's podcast, Club Shay Shay. So decided to go on the show at the beginning of the year. And I don't know who would bother him. I don't know what triggered him. That's what Jamaicans would say, talk the things. He decided to come on and just expose everyone. You get exposed, you're getting exposed. I do believe a lot of the people that were, he mentioned, I think were on Club Shay Shay before and probably talked about him or have talked about him outside of that show.
Ricky Smiley.
So he just decided to...
A lot of people.
expose we're going to get to, expose everybody.
Yep.
Within a 2.5 hour time frame.
So you know what? You brought up a good thing. Who troubled him? Who
Steve Harvey.
I don't know, but who troubled him
for that moment, right?
For that moment,
because these are stuff that's been happening from before. But there was something that I don't know if that day he got up and said, "You know what? When I go on the show today's the day." You know what I mean?
But you're Cedric. Right. I really want to know who really troubled because my thing is. I know you're throwing out names. I'm like, say if like it was Steve Harvey or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then you could have just attacked him. But he was just like this. You know what? Everybody is going to get it. That
everybody
they're somebody. In a sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he's just like, no. I'm going to really. So I really think you're right. I think he probably caught wind of like that other group. Talking about him doing, and he's like, you know what? Nah, enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
He's supposed to get go because other comedians are just like, yo, like, Cat's talking to things. Like, this is what's really going on. But they're just like, I wasn't going to say anything too tough, but
because you don't, at the end of the day, you don't want to be blacklisted, right? Or blacklist. I remember Cat said he's been blocked. He said it in the interview. If you listen to Shay Shay, he said I've been blocked before.
Yeah.
And I don't care to say what I have to say because no one can stop me because I was there.
And not only that, it helped remain for him to maintain his integrity. Because even so, I mean, again, in the past, he's talked about things before. So he came on the show and he immediately started, I think, within 4 minutes. He was like, hi. So, boom, 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 boom. It was like, it wasn't even, you look good today. Nothing. There was no bantering. It was just right away. And so some of the things he brought up, I guess we can talk about is, he was talking about Kings of Comedy. And we know the Kings of Comedy back in the day was huge. Yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that was our thing.
Yeah.
Right? You had Cedric, the entertainer.
Yeah.
You had Steve
Bernie,
Harvey. The late Bernie Mac.
Sleep in peace.
And that's another thing too, because he's just like, yo, the real comedian is Bernie.
Was Bernie.
And I was like,
and he's not the first I heard say that.
Right. He's not the first. So then that's why everyone kind of was just like, what? You know what I mean?
Right.
And I heard, I guess, what Cat was saying was just like, yo, they even know Bernie, but then they was just like trying to keep Bernie down.
Bernie down.
Right?
And that was during that great time of Def Comedy Jam and all these different things.
Yeah.
You know, when BTs have some shows and Showtime at the Apollo, we were just everywhere. There was a time where black comedians were just infiltrating everywhere.
Yes.
And so he brought out some of those heavy names, and there's so much to say that I don't even know where to start. Where to start?
Because
you know what I mean?
Because he was all over the place.
He was all over the place. Ricky Smiley, he was another big comedian. Ricky Smiley, back in the day, used to do a lot of plays, Christian plays. Do a lot of Christian plays in the Christian circuit. That was kind of his fan base. So I guess Ricky Smiley at one time must have said, if you watch the movie, I believe Friday After Next.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys, I'm sure we've all seen it. Friday After Next. And a pimp wasn't a pimp named
That's
Slickback, right?
Yeah.
And I can picture the walk right now in my head.
And that's
Cat Williams.
And that's
Perfect.
Cat. So
from the hair flip,
he fits the whole.
That was him. So for Ricky now, I guess, to be saying things like that role was meant for him, I think that's why Kevin's like
false.
No, sweetheart.
But then also it sucks because Ricky got exposed a little bit because Ice Cube, who wrote the thing, was just like, no, it was for Cat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he even said, he's just like, yo, like we have obviously a lot of people who tried out for it or whatever, you know what I mean?
Right.
But he was just like, no, Cat just fit it. And when he came in, embodied it. And not only that, he said, he was just like, even the lines we even wrote for him, like it was only a little bit. And
Cat said that.
And he actually
wrote everything.
Cat said he wrote those lines.
Cat was just like, no, I put in my own mix.
Yeah.
And Ice Cube was just like, yo, that was actually dope. Do it. Just record it. Just do your thing.
Go with it.
And go with it. Right? So it literally fits. So he was just like, yeah, so we have to bring Ricky Smiley. Here's, you be Santa Claus.
When Cat said, again, your fan base is Christian, is the church. You're going to come on this movie and play a pimp. That's, you weren't going to do that. You know what I mean? That was not for you. And I guess the fact that Ricky came on because there was a few times he kept saying to Shannon Sharp, you had them on your couch. You had them on your couch. I did not know you're going to align yourself with losers. You had them on your couch saying these things. So, I think the next couple of days, Ricky Smiley came out with a statement, and then there was a video of him crying.
Sorry to hear that.
Off camera. Stirring his coffee. Yeah. But again, you talked on the man. These guys cannot expect to talk on the man. And someone like Cat, especially, because Cat's not quiet. Someone like Cat, you would have to expect at some time he's going to fire back. Okay, you know what I mean? And he's going to fire back with the stuff you didn't want people to know. Right? Because he not care. As you would say, he don't care. Right. You know what I mean?
The crazy thing is I did not know how real Cat Williams is, a real dude,
right?
Like when I mean when I heard Lil Boosie came out,
Yes.
Boosie,
Lil Boosie, yeah.
Lil Boosie, sorry, he came out and he was literally sick. He was just like this, yo, like he brought me to the show, this and that. I was really a rapper, but I wasn't like high up there. And Cat really was just like, he came in, was just like this, yo, threw him a bag. And really, and Lil Boosie was just like, oh, yo, listen, yo, the man was giving me weed, this and that, till he went to his car, opened it up, and yo, it was $15,000.
There was there's been a few stories like that.
They'll be like this, yo, like get up on your feet. Cat, you was like, just like, yo, I'm only bringing real comedians that is funnier than me on my show to go do things, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people was sticking up for Cat to be like, yo, Cat's the dude, guy.
There's been a few. There was a few comedians too that came out and said they paid him. He paid them out of his own pocket when they weren't even supposed to get paid, and so on. But so he doubled Ricky Smiley and came and said, Cedric the Entertainer, if you're an entertainer, you're supposed to be able to dance. Like do this, do that. Like where did you get that name from? You know what I mean? Like,
stop stealing
how do you not? Yeah. How do you not do that? And then to go on and say, yo, you stole my joke.
Because you did.
Right? And when you listen to the joke, I believe, no.
Was it the rocket ship?
He did the joke.
Is it the rocket ship?
He did the joke on Comic View.
Yeah.
He did the joke on Comic View.
Yeah, I remember Comic View.
Yes, he did his joke.
And the standing ovation, and they end up using that line in the intro when every time you see BT Comic View, and you see the intro, and they always play that joke. Cedric took put 2 lines of his own in and used it on Kings of Comedy. And you want the man to respect you?
And then Steve Harvey stealing a joke too.
From Bernie Mac.
Stealing jokes.
From Bernie.
Stealing jokes.
And Mark Curry.
And
even Mr. Cooper.
But Mark Curry even came out and he was just like, yeah. Like this is what it is.
Long time. And I'm glad that people are finding out who Mark Curry is right now, because I think a whole bunch of people who never knew about Mark Curry are hanging with Mr. Cooper, are going back. But also the one that kind of, I was like, because I really do like him, is Kevin Hart. When he said Kevin was an industry plant. Do you guys agree with that?
I do. I'll be honest.
I see it. I couldn't even disagree.
I see it.
What do you think, Mr. I Am? You're really quiet there.
I agree.
Yeah, I think he was right. You know what I mean? What he said makes sense. Sometimes you need to hear things from other people for things to make sense.
Right.
And he's like, who comes and just gets a movie like that?
Right.
After not like who are you? After not putting in any work.
Right.
And you get Soul Plane, then from Soul Plane you're now catapulted to all these things.
And
he said what he said. It was just amazing. It was just amazing to watch him talk. It was amazing just to hear everything he spit, everything out of his, and he gave you backstory on everything that he said.
Yes,
right.
That's what he didn't just say. He backed it up. He backed up with everything he said.
Right.
Even with himself, like, I didn't realize how heavy he was in the church. I didn't realize how smart he was. He's telling me he's reading an encyclopedia book.
Well, he's very intelligent. He's always been very intelligent.
They said like what when he was young he was like he was like a genius. Like he was like tested for to be a genius.
He's intelligent. Always been.
And his parents wanted to be a doctor, one of those things, and he said no. Like he was like his parents wanted to do something different from comedian. He was like no,
from comedy.
And he left at 13.
Well, you could tell he beats his own drum. Like you could tell he's that guy that's like no one can't tell me what to do. And that's it. Like that's it.
Yeah.
And like he'll give you stories like his like when you hear it, but then when you just feel it, what he's talking about, it's like I'm like wow, I was like this. And then he said him moving to Miami, then he was on the bench and whatever, and he goes, I wasn't doing what those white people were doing. Cause they came and told him how they lost from becoming a doctor and lawyer. They said they're on certain drugs and something. He goes, okay, this is what I'm not going to do. And when he used to give those backstories, I guess those are the same stories that the comedians end up using his jokes. And that's what he was getting on everybody's case. You know what I noticed? He said he rated Dave Chappelle. And he said he rated D.L. Hughley.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys watched that.
He said no Hughley slander will be tolerated.
And he saw when he said X, like on the Twitter.
The Twitter.
Mm-hmm. So I was watching some with D.L. Hughley, and he dropped an emoji. He dropped something, and somebody said something, and he was just laughing out loud, like, "Well, he's not dissing me. He's dissing 2 of them."
Because DL has always been a real one too.
Yeah.
But it's funny. I think we were talking about it the other night.
Yeah.
That someone questioned Steve Harvey about some of these things, and Steve Harvey basically said, "Yo, my integrity lies with my family and money."
Yeah.
Like
so on the Steve Harvey show, he had Monique, because Monique was pretty much blackballed too out of whatever the situation is. But
she get at everybody too.
Right, but she was just like, yo, I was talking my truth, but then I wanted a little backup, which kind of ties in with Taraji P that we're talking about and whatever kind of thing. And literally she was just like, yo, like, you guys are my brothers, like, because there was Kings of Comedy and then there was Queens of Comedy, and the whole works. And she's just like, and she's pretty much just like, yo, like, in the industry where I just wanted you guys just to be like, yo, she's a real one, like, yo, don't do that to her, kind of thing. Everyone's like, nah, let me protect my money, yo, do what you need to do with her. And they were going at it. I don't know if you guys saw the clip, but they were going at it, like Monique and Steve Harvey. And she's like, well, when does your integrity come in? And Steve Harvey's like, yo, my integrity is my family. They need to eat.
That's crazy.
So they're just like, yo, I don't care. So that alone just let me like, yo.
It makes me believe what Kat said.
Yeah, it's almost like you rather put down a sister or a brother kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, just to be like, yo, no, I get his point, because I'll probably think about my family too and the mouths I'm feeding, right? But once again, that just proves what Kat was saying, to be like this. Yo, you're nobody. That's why you can't get those acting roles.
Yeah, because, there's no place for no potato head.
For potato head.
Remember what Kat even said as well, that Steve tried to take Bernie Mac's
Ocean 11. So imagine that.
He offered to take half of what Bernie Mac was making. For that
so you're
role.
just throwing your own people underneath the buses and be like, yo, listen, that's crazy.
Yeah,
but that's.
Go ahead.
Yo, like when watching Kat, it was like being in class and having a teacher just spitting out the truth, man. It was like I was watching it with me and the wife, and I was just like, jeez. Everybody's going to get exposed this year. Bro.
Everybody's
going to get exposed this year.
Weinstein. He exposed Weinstein. He's like, Weinstein tried him from a long time.
Did he try him?
Did he try him? And he said that's why he goes, he doesn't party with Diddy, because Diddy party. And now we know about freak-offs. Diddy parties differently. And, the fact, I think for me, the takeaway was when he said, and it just sums up, I guess, what Hollywood seems to be, is that his goal is to leave with a virgin behind. Right? He didn't use the word behind, but that is his goal.
Right.
Like, just to make it through and be able to say, hey, I didn't do these things. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of these comedians, they can't say that.
They can't say that.
I forgot even the part where he said he wouldn't do another movie unless Ricky Smiley wore a dress.
Yeah.
And then boom. It's the next movie they did together.
He was
in a dress. You know what I mean? So it's like you're not lying.
Right, you're not.
You're not lying, you know?
It's
sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying sad because I mean we're looking at this as a people, and just imagine that we've gone through so much, and here you got an opportunity and you're supposed to help one another elevate, and you decide that the best way to do it is to sell out my integrity for family and money and do that. Like, I mean, I know he feels bad about Bernie Mac, but I think
who feels bad about Bernie Mac?
Steve. He feels bad about it.
I don't think after hearing that Monique thing,
and it's funny.
I think he might feel a bit of a way, but not.
Yeah. Like
because Bernie's past and gone. So I mean, like if someone remind you, like, oh, by the way, you did this to Bernie, you're gonna be like, oh, wow.
You know what's crazy? Sorry to cut you off. It is because you know about Steve Harvey's story until he put because Steve always remind everybody to be like, yo, listen, like you could be successful, you could be doing this and that. Right. Like, yo, I was living in my trunk, I was homeless the whole, and Kat was like, that's Kat Williams' story. Yeah. Kat's just like, that's my story. Yeah. Yo, I can show you Steve Harvey was in a good life. He did this and the whole. Okay, maybe he was sleeping in his car for 2 days because he had to go somewhere to do a set. But he's just like, yo, that was my story. So the man pretty much took the guy's identity
and created his own.
I was like, yo.
So do you guys think that Kat was wrong to come out like that?
Nope.
You know what? There's always a time and place for everything, and my thing is, I think he was. I just said what we said earlier. Someone pissed him off. Someone pissed him off for him to be like, yo, listen, right? So someone really troubled him or pissed him off for him to be like, yo, you know what? Like that's it, and he geared it to certain people. And that kind of, so clearly, as I said, like he heard from someone getting dogged out.
Did he hear, or do you remember what he said when he went on Shannon Sharp Shay Shay?
Mm-hmm.
Remember what he said? Remember he started saying, "How come you didn't ask these questions to them?" And he goes, "You know what?" And remember what Shannon Sharp said to me? He goes, "Well, this platform is not. It's not like it's Dateline or anything else. It's just we're having a conversation."
Right.
And he goes, and then Kat ended up saying, "Well, I kind of understand because this is a safe space." And he knows that how Kat kept saying this is a safe space.
Right.
So this is why I came on your show, because I know that no one can say anything to me because it's a safe space.
Mm-hmm.
No one, you can't edit it. You can't shut it down. That's when he came on and said, "I'm going to just open it." He kept talking about. He stuck on Cedric. He stuck on Steve. He stuck on Faison. Forgot about Faison.
Yeah.
Cheese on peas. He roasted Faison.
Was it Faison he said that couldn't read?
Was it Faison or was it? Yes, because then it was Faison because he felt bad for Earthquake. Because Earthquake didn't get the love they were supposed to get. He didn't get the love he was supposed to get. So he got on Faison and he kept saying, Faison kept saying, well, anybody can get a Netflix special.
Yeah.
And then Kat goes, well, I did 12 Netflix specials.
Yeah.
And now I'm at the 8-figure mark.
Right.
The deal's not going forward. And Shannon goes, you're at 8-figure mark now? He goes, yeah. We're talking about one special.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, it's minimum 10 million and up that they're talking about when you're doing a Netflix special with Kat now.
Right.
He's done so much.
Right.
And then he got on and he kept saying, he got upset with Kevin Hart because Kevin Hart bought BT Comic
View.
Right?
Oh, I didn't even know that. Did I just say? Okay.
He bought it.
And you're determining who gets to
go on it and
exactly.
so Cass is like, yo, that's whack.
So
that's like, who does that?
And I love Kevin, but Kevin, why you do
so that's why Cass just like, yo, like
roasting everybody.
That's stupid. Because he's just like, yo, now like the real comedians can't even really get in the hype because now you get to pick. He's just like, bro,
and
who's going on? Yeah.
He also talked about he brought up a prime example. Remember Gary Owen?
The white guy.
And he goes, he got shunned. So that's when he was upset. He got shunned out the industry,
right?
Because certain gatekeepers are not allowing people to come in that they're supposed to come in.
Yeah.
And that's where he said, well, he's on Steve Harvey and them. Because he said, well, those are your gatekeepers. That's what he's pretty much telling you. He goes, the comedian gatekeepers are Ricky Smiley, Cedric Entertainer, Steve Hart. They all get together all the time. Kevin Hart. So that's why he's always getting on their case. He's like, no, man.
Right. So, but that's what I'm saying. So someone like. Everyone had their breaking point, but someone really pissed him off for him to be like.
I feel like it might have been that interview that Kevin had done prior. I don't know if you ever saw it on The Breakfast Club, I believe.
Yeah.
What show is Charlemagne?
Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club, where he was basically saying Kat hasn't done nothing for anybody. I don't know if you saw that interview.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That one was kind of rough. Kevin ran his mouth on that one, you know?
Yeah. But you just saw what happened where the one interviewer was just like, hey, Kevin, what do you think about your ex-wife, like, going on tour with Kat?
Going
like,
on tour.
And he's just like, no, like, I hope everything goes well. Peace. I knew he was probably vexed.
Tori,
like,
she makes me laugh. Tori Hart is a funny character herself. Yo, anything to upset his soul, she's doing it. Like,
and I can get you.
Yeah, that hurt him to his core. When I seen that, I said only her. Right. Like anything, she called Kat after that show and was like, "Listen." And Kat was like, picture, "You know what? Let's do it." Like it was like a.
But I guess he meet up with Tiffany as well too. Later on, it was just like, "Yo."
But Tiffany needs a little help right now herself.
Well, she pretty much got blackballed in a sense too, right? So, but that kind of leads in when we talked about like with Monique the whole words. That leads in with Taraji.
Yes.
Yo, honestly, when I seen her and what she said, it hurt. Honestly, it really hurt me. Where I'm like, holy.
But it goes back to this again. What she's saying is not new.
It's not new.
It's been like this for donkey years. There's been the entertainment industry.
Yep.
Black women, Latino women, Asian women. First of all, women on a whole have not been paid the same. Black women even less. And so on and so on. But we're going to focus on black women because, of course, it's Taraji.
Right.
And I think the idea that this big, huge movie came out and it had this big name behind it.
Huge.
Oprah. You have Oprah's name behind this. And it's still the same. I think that was her breaking point. Where she's like, Mama Oprah, I don't really care who you are. But I got to be like, this is not right. You know what I mean? To receiving $115,000 in some roles that you did, $115,000 we're talking about. By the time you get taxed on that, you pay your team. You have
nothing.
You have nothing.
You have nothing. And that's just the Oprah one. Now we're talking about Empire, which
that one wasn't Oprah. That was just like some other show she did per episode.
Oh, sorry.
Or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't think the amounts came yet out for Color Purple, but obviously there's some stuff that went down. They were talking about dressing rooms. They're talking about their treatments. Yeah. They're talking about and people think it's frivolous, but the fact that they had to drive themselves on set, and people are like, oh well, you're driving yourself, but it is a security risk, right? Because anything could happen on the way from where you are to set. So they had to kind of like rent their own cars, drive themselves. The trailers were cold, like the conditions were horrible. When you have again a big name. It's not the one little fly by night.
Right.
You have Oprah behind this. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm sure along with Oprah, Steven is in her ear because that was his movie. Right? So it's like you have these heavy names and treatment's still the same. You know what I mean? And for someone like Taraji, like let's not even talk about her who was in it, the singer her, or Fantasia.
Right.
Or Danielle Brooks, I believe her name is, or some of the ones that are new. But Taraji, come on, she put her work in.
She definitely did.
Taraji put her time in.
And once again, like with Empire, and I'm just like, yo, like she came on and be like, yo, it's nothing. And you know what though? I really should have thought about it and really think and be like, yo, like that shouldn't be something new because even Terrence Howard. Right?
Yeah,
he came out and he said, he's
Hustle and Flow, he got nothing.
No. But even with Empire, it's almost like he wants to sue them to be like, yo, listen, you guys have to pay up money.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking, I'm like, hold up.
But even Hustle and Flow that won Oscars, he got almost nothing.
Yeah.
That song was like, whoop. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's hard out here for a pimp. Like, it was like a huge movie, huge soundtrack, and received nothing. But not even him as a male, as a black female. Right? As a black female, for this to still be happening. And it kind of brings it back to that question now.
She fired everybody.
Yes, so she fired everyone from her team after Empire because there was no offers coming in. There was no endorsements coming in. Like Cookie is a name that could have done so many things. That was a huge brand, right?
Right.
So the question now is like, I mean, these movies make money from us, right? These directors, these companies, they make movies from us. Are we boycotting these movies now? What are we doing to try to say, listen, what do you think?
I don't think I don't think we could afford to boycott those movies.
Why not?
The reason why I say that, right, is that because it's almost like now that's what the other side would want to see, for us to boycott our own people's movies.
See, but there has to be some type of answer at some point because, someone was mentioning it's not even about that. It's about what she negotiates. But I think because this argument comes or this discussion comes from so many actresses, I feel like they try their best to negotiate better wages, but it's just not happening to these black actresses, right?
Right. So it's going to be at a point where, like, sad to say it, and it sucks, right? And now, like, these people is going to start thinking like Steve Harvey and be like this, well, I got a family to feed. I understand. So the integrity for them now is probably going to go almost out the door to kind of.
Glad you said that. Sorry, I think you wanted to say something, James.
I was gonna say, what integrity? I'm gonna like. Ms. Dream brought up a great point. You have a heavy hitter that's on the movie, that's actually played in the movie.
The original, yeah.
Original movie. Mm-hmm. And you don't support your own black woman in the movie?
Yes.
And I say this respectfully because I know
that just proved my point.
No, so here's what I'm saying to you is that I remember when Shireen also just said, hey, then what do we do from it? Do we kind of boycott it? Here, yes, you should boycott. But if you want to take it a step further, they should all come together themselves and try to create something themselves as their own movie. The one thing I've noticed when we talk about the Hollywood industry is that we rely on certain groups to get certain information out there for us. Where the information, anybody can get the information out there at this point in time. Mm-hmm. It's right, and okay, we can't go through Tyler Perry no more.
Right, but
get him out the way because he's not helping us either.
Right,
and he didn't help Monique. Right, so
throw this in there. Right, we mentioned this before a long time ago. Right, the one thing that runs the world is we know the families, the Rockefellers, the whole works, right. Isn't that the money, which is the Jewish, the whole works, and then there's television, entertainment. Remember, Michael Jackson wanted to buy that, couldn't do it, got him out. This is not the whole work. So now, right, I'm just saying, now you have Oprah, the Oprah show, and it's not the whole work. She can only do so much. Even though she bought her thing, she can only do so much and go from there. There you go, right? But what I'm saying, like, say now they all leave whatever Hollywood and start going with Tyler Perry. Okay, then what? What television show are they going to put you on? BET, we didn't even own BET anymore.
I know they sold it to Viacom, I believe.
Right. So my thing is now what? Now what? So where are we going to watch them?
Okay.
They're going to burn DVDs?
No, but I think I think.
I'm just saying. What are you going to do?
And I think that's what it is.